You all put your hands together and welcome to Spotlight Over the City. His name is Hassan, but he goes by HJT.
Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Hey.
What's going on, family?
Welcome aboard, man. Welcome to Spotlight Over the City.
Thank you for having me.
We
I
run
was just
into...
telling you, it feel like home here.
Yeah,
like
that's what we love.
Yeah, so.
That's what we go for. We want you guys to feel like you're sitting in your living room and you at home and you chilling.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
it. Eating fried chicken and whatever we got out there.
We got
And
fried
drinking
chicken.
And sipping on some Henny Mango. Yeah, that part.
That
and
way.
So welcome aboard, man. We just saw you, actually. Shout out to Cecilia.
Where
We just saw you at Cecilia's
The fashion
function.
show.
right.
At the fashion show. It was amazing.
amazing.
Cecilia J. Shout out to her for the amazing things. Shout out to Claire.
And
she was
who
totally...
else was
Lee,
it?
the
Kim?
host, yeah.
Shout out to the host, Kim Lee. She was amazing. We just saw Kim last night as well.
We did.
Again. So shout out to her and everybody that's a part of it. So let's get to you.
Let's get to you, sir. You are a publicist and you are a serial entrepreneur. You've got a lot of things going on. Tell us a little bit about who you are, how you got into the lane that you're in now, and what your future holds for you.
So, Hassan Thomas, I go by HJT. Actually, my aunt came up with that name. I styled her on a couple of photo shoots. I'm not a stylist, but, you know, I like a little fashion.
But you can do it.
Little
Okay.
fashion.
A little something,
Yeah.
something. And she said, oh, that's an HJT creation. So ever since then, she started, you know, calling me dad, and I started going with it. But I started entertainment in 2017. Just long story short, just by me saying yes. You know, you just need one yes from God, and I said yes, even though I was scared, I was intimidated, but I said yes, and I was consistent with it. And I started out at a college fair in Bowie State University, March of 2017, and I was handling Matthew Knowles. That's
Okay.
Beyonce's father.
Yep.
But then after that...
So wait, though, back up.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
skip past that real quick.
Okay.
How did that come about?
Yeah, so prior to the college fair, I was working. I was volunteering, you know, doing tickets, doing different type of stuff, you know, getting community service hours because I was in high school.
Right.
Gotcha.
So this specific year, I guess it was my golden year because I was graduating high school in 2017. So I'm young. I'm 23. So
Oh, you young in the game. So you started really early.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
really
so
early.
I did the college fair. It was called the Black College Expo at Bowie State University that they have every year. And the lady who runs it, her name is Teresa Price. She said, I want you to work it this year. I said, well, what am I going to be doing? She said, don't worry about it, just come. And next thing you know, I was handling Matthew Knowles. He was speaking about entertainment or coming up entertainment, something like that. And I was handling him, you know, making sure he got into his car, he was fed, taking pictures, all that type of good stuff. So I knew I wanted to work in entertainment. I just didn't know what aspect. And I went to Bishop T.D. Mega Fest conference that he has biannually. Yeah. And I was there attending with my aunt because she took me there on a senior trip. Well, she actually took me to LA to have some fun, and then I got my life together at the Mega Fest conference.
Then you ended up at the Mega Fest conference.
You know, I was born in sin, shape iniquity, but not right. So we went to the conference I remember it was on a Thursday. We was checking in, getting our credentials and everything, and the lady that was working it, she seemed like her head was in a million different places, and she was like, I need help, and I just kept overhearing. I'm nosy. So I was like, I was hearing her say, I need help, I'm overwhelmed. So I was getting my credentials, and she looked at me and she said, come here. And I said, yes. And, you know, I'm like, what, 18 at the time, 17, 18. And she said, do you want to work this conference? I said, don't you guys already have people? Do you want to work this conference?
Right.
I said, sure. Okay, but what I'm going to be doing? She just grabbed my arm and came in, and I was like, okay, I was trying to figure out what I was going to be doing. And he had this thing called Film Festival where he premieres upcoming movies that's coming out, and I was handling John Singleton, Malik Yoba. So I was like, okay, God, you want me to work with the celebs, you know, handle them, make sure they were straight. Ever since then, you know,
it started growing.
I started doing movie premieres and working with Jill Scott and 50 Cent and Cynthia Bailey and different people. So it's been an amazing journey for me.
That sounds like an amazing journey. So you literally got taught. Yeah, y'all can give it up for that.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. We always clapping for excellence. My man Q in the building. What's good, nephew?
Yes.
So at the end of the day, your success, you was kind of thrown in the mix. Literally.
Into it, yeah.
Yeah, but you accepted the call, like you said, right?
Yeah, I just said yes. You know, I didn't know my prayer have always been, God, please bless me with a career where I'm dressing how I want to dress, traveling the world, and working in entertainment. But I didn't know, like I said, to what aspect. And, you know, when God calls you, you just got to, you know, do it. You know, you're going to be scared.
Whatever would be best. Yeah,
Don't
be
be
smart.
scared.
Yeah, that would be best to do it.
Yeah.
You know, you can't, you know, be disobedient. You know, even though I have a couple of times, but you got to be obedient.
We all do. We all do.
You know, and I said yes, and he's been blessing me ever since. So
I love the journey.
Thank you.
So and like I said, you're still young and you've been in it, so you've seasoned yourself at a young age, so you kind of know the game. So tell me this: what was one of your biggest celebrity clients or your favorite celebrity client to work with so far to date?
I would say Jill Scott. No, Monique. I'm sorry.
Baltimore Monique.
Monique.
Be more Mo.
That's my auntie. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, I rock with Mo. No. Let me say
We love
something.
Mo.
One of the most authentic people in the industry.
Yes, she is. Yeah.
Really down to earth, and so yeah, I shout out to her. I salute Mo, but I say that to say, why her over
Monique,
everybody else?
Yeah,
why
Monique was on my bucket list. I've always wanted to work with her. I grew up watching the Parkers, and I just love her confidence, and because I grew up in the house full of, plus size, bountiful women.
I call them fluffy.
Fluffy, okay,
women.
fluffy and accepted.
I wouldn't have said that, but she said it. Yeah.
and I've always loved, her spirit and her energy, and she was just so funny to me. And I was like, oh my goodness, she's definitely one of the ones that I want to work with, amongst others like Tyler Perry and different people and stuff. So I would say that was probably my favorite celeb that I worked with. But my favorite moment in industry, in my time in the industry, is probably going on tour with Wildin' Out. That was probably my favorite.
That's dope.
That was fun. Wildin' Out.
Yeah, it was really fun.
So you
that
got to
was
see
fun.
how crazy Nick Cannon really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard. So yeah, that's cool. That's
You've done
dope
some
though.
really
So you
cool
had a really
things.
cool career, and it's just getting going. Like you're in the middle. You're not.
Yeah, no, I'm not stopping, man. I'm not
So
stopping.
what's next for you? Before we wrap things up, tell us what's next for you. Shout out to Kim Lee King, because we know you work with her closely.
Yeah.
But what's
Yeah,
next
shout
for
out
you?
Kim.
Well, I also want to shout out the Tylers too.
Oh, they
I
in
just
the
want to
building.
I want to shout out.
Yeah, give it up for the
I wanna shout out
Tylers.
the
Yeah, put them
Tylers.
hands together. Y'all can clap it up. Put the plate to the
Damon
side.
and
One
Tyler
second.
from Love and Marriage.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I gotta shout out them because literally without them, I probably wouldn't be here. As far as the connection, like Jamie threw me in and said, "Listen, yeah, you need to talk to them." And that, like, am I wrong? Like he
like
would
that.
just throw me in, just say, "Listen, you need to talk to them." He'll tell me who it is. Like I thought I was the king of networking in high school, but when I met him, like he is literally the king, and I'm like his protege, and he really helped me and with his wife and their children. I mean, they've just been
love
amazing
it.
people.
They
I ain't
are.
gonna cry, but
So
I just,
no, let me
yeah,
just-
I love my relationships that I have with people that been there for me and helped me become who I am today and what I will be. So
Well, yeah.
Relationships
So,
are
so
everything.
let me say this though, to piggyback off what you're saying. Everything you just said is 1,000% true, right? For his whole family, I met the family, amazing people. But for Jamie in general, I want to say, Jamie Tyler is a person who will help anybody that's helpable. Is that a word?
Helpable, right? You gotta be helpable.
Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, this young man will step in. If you have a dream, a wish, I was pitching my Henny, and he got right on the phone and found me a Henny rep, and got right on the, and tried to put the play together instantly at my house. Instantly, got him on the phone. Blah blah blah. So when I say that, everybody that can help you won't. Some people that can't. Or won't, proceed to do it. Some people have an image of competition. They don't want to see you exceed above them or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So some people can really place you somewhere and they'll look at you and act like they don't even know what you're talking about.
act like they can.
And so that young man there, I salute him and I say just what you said. All the success coming to you guys, I say is well deserved.
Absolutely.
So big up to you guys. Yeah, I salute you guys.
Well, HJT, it was amazing catching up with you,
Thank
and you are a part of our Spotlight family.
So that means
just
I'm gonna
know-
come back and have a longer segment.
Yes, you'll have a longer segment.
and you'll have a
That's what
longer
that means.
segment.
That was
Yeah.
quick.
Yes, that was quick. You see, they go quick.
So
quick,
unfortunately, we
We didn't
have.
even talk about my other stuff. So
Yeah, we got
I'm
some other
talking
stuff.
about-
Yeah, but I tell you what.
But if you have something coming up that you want everybody to know about, take
Yeah,
the
please plug it
opportunity
right
to
now.
know about
Okay,
it.
plug it.
Plug it, yes,
Okay, what
everything.
camera am I looking at? Just
Right here.
give it to me. Okay,
Give it
so I
all
want
the
to
way
shout
to
out. Follow me on follow me on Instagram at @TheRealHJT. Follow my lifestyle brand that I have with my good sis Katori Langley called On The Go, where we go to various locations from hotels, lounges, restaurants that have opened or about to open, and we do a vlog and commentary, and it's a fun situation. So I just want to plug that in.
Okay, and
I
where
love
can they
it.
follow?
Next
Hold up, but
time.
where can they follow you? Make sure they can follow you. Where they
Yeah,
can,
@TheRealHJT. Just on Instagram.
on everything? Or just
we ain't got to worry. Just
Don't go back
Instagram.
over there. So you ain't over there with the old people on Facebook. You
Well,
okay.
well, I'm not
it's
saying
okay.
that.
Okay, go to just go to IG and he got you. All right, y'all give it up one more time for my guy in the building.
HJT, y'all!
Making some amazing
not
moves
done.
at a young age. No, we're not done. We just
got
cranking
more.
on up. So let's
Hey.
get what we got next.
We got some. They'll see when
We'll
we
talk
get
about
back.
it in a few minutes. We'll be right back. Spotlight over the city.